Every year in the U.S., hundreds of people die from carbon monoxide poisoning. Many states, including Wisconsin, have now started requiring CO detectors in all residences. But there is no law requiring those detectors in our schools. News 8's Jenna Traum investigates the impact.
Mike, I reached out to 6 school districts in our area, and none of them had a single carbon monoxide detector installed in any of their schools. Now, here's a look at why some of those school districts tell me they don't think the detectors are a necessary precaution. It's an issue that's been getting some attention since potentially deadly levels of carbon monoxide at an Atlanta elementary school sent dozens of people to the hospital. Wisconsin, like most states, has no law requiring schools to install carbon monoxide detectors. News 8 reached out to the school districts of La Crosse, Onalaska, West Salem, Sparta, Tomah, and Holmen to find out where they stand. It turns out there's not a single carbon monoxide detector installed at any school in those districts. Holmen School District Buildings and Grounds Supervisor John Daly says the way Holmen school buildings are set up makes an incident unlikely.
We don't have carbon monoxide detectors in our buildings, and the basic reason for that is our boiler system, where the air is combust, is totally separate from the air handling system. The air handlers are almost always in a separate room.
Holmen Middle School doesn't even draw in air for these boilers from this room. They pipe it in through this combustion air intake. That makes it even less likely that there's going to be a problem with carbon monoxide.
I guess you never say never, but it's very, very unlikely. It would have to be something very catastrophic for that to happen.
State Representative Gordon Hintz was the lead sponsor for a bill that required the detectors be installed in all Wisconsin residences. But he says no one has even brought up expanding the requirements to schools.
We're a responsive body. We haven't heard from a single school district, a single parent, or any fire safety professionals or public health professionals on this.
And unless that happens, it's unlikely the legislature will take any action. Several school districts tell me they do regular checks on their boilers and air handlers to make sure they're functioning properly. The La Crosse School District says if staff members or students start experiencing symptoms like headaches, they can take an air quality meter to the room and measure CO levels on the spot.
All right, thanks, Jenna. Some school districts also say the amount of fresh air circulating through their buildings makes carbon monoxide poisoning even less likely. Some districts also said installing and maintaining those detectors would be costly.